While I was at work, my wife posted on Facebook, "Some husbands think they're irreplaceable." I stared at my phone for a full minute, trying to process what I just read. My hands literally stopped over the keyboard. That post had 23 likes and 4 laughing emojis under it. One of them was from a guy I didn't recognize. And my wife, had replied to his comment with a wink emoji. I felt my stomach twist. You know that hollow, cold feeling in your chest when you realize something isn't right? That was it. I wasn't the jealous type. Never had been. But this post, it wasn't just some random quote or inside joke. Felt aimed. I scrolled back up, reread it again and again. Some husbands think they're irreplaceable. It was public. Everyone could see it. I kept asking myself, why would she post something like that? Let me back up a little. My wife, Anna, and I had been married for 6 years. We met at a friend's wedding, hit it off instantly, and got married a year later. She was smart, ambitious, and funny in a way that made everyone in the room gravitate toward her. Our marriage wasn't perfect, but we were solid, or at least I thought we were. The past few months, though, something had changed. She'd gotten distant, short-tempered. I'd ask about her day, and she'd mumble, "Fine." She stopped waiting up for me when I worked late. And when she did talk to me, it was mostly about how I didn't understand her anymore. I tried to fix it. I planned date nights, surprised her with her favorite coffee, left little notes on her mirror. But it all felt one-sided. And now that post. I didn't confront her right away. I sat there in my office, scrolling through the comments, my heart pounding like I was about to find proof of something I didn't want to know. Then I saw it. The guy from earlier, the one I didn't recognize, had written, "Guess some people need a reminder, winky face," and she'd replied, "Exactly." That one word hit harder than a punch. I took a deep breath and called her. She didn't answer. So I left a comment under her post. Nothing aggressive. Just, "Interesting post." I didn't realize I'd been replaced already. 10 minutes later, the post disappeared. That night when I got home, she was in the kitchen pretending like nothing had happened. "Hey," she said casually, pouring herself some wine. "Hey," I replied. "How was your day?" "Fine." There was that word again, fine. I leaned against the counter and said, "So, about your post." Her shoulders stiffened. "Oh my God, you saw that?" "Yeah, I saw it. Want to tell me what it meant?" She rolled her eyes. "It was just a joke, Tom. You're reading way too much into it." "A joke? About being replaceable?" She sipped her wine. "You've been so wrapped up in work lately. Maybe I just wanted to get your attention." I let out a short, bitter laugh. "Well, congratulations. You got it." She sighed. "Don't make this a big thing. It's social media." I wanted to believe her. I really did. But something about her tone, the calmness, the deflection, told me there was more behind it. That night I couldn't sleep. Her phone buzzed twice while she was in the shower. I glanced at it, and the same name I'd seen under her post popped up. Evan's speech balloon. I didn't open it. I just stared at the screen until it went dark again. The next morning I left for work early, but instead of driving to the office, I parked 2 streets away and waited. She told me she was working from home that day. At 9:15, a silver car pulled into our driveway, and out stepped Evan. I recognized him instantly, same guy from her comments. He walked right up to the door, rang the bell, and when she opened it, she didn't even look surprised. She smiled, that soft smile she used to give me. He stepped inside and the door closed. I don't know how long I sat there. Probably too long. Every part of me wanted to storm in, to shout, to demand answers. But I didn't. I just drove away. That night I didn't go home. I stayed at a motel on the edge of town, staring at the ceiling, wondering when everything had started to fall apart. Around midnight, I opened my phone and typed something out. I hesitated for a long time, but then I hit post. It was simple. I wrote, "Some wives think they're the only ones who can play games. But some of us already know the rules." I didn't tag her, didn't say a name, but I knew she'd see it. The next morning I went home. She was sitting at the table, phone in hand, eyes red. "Tom, what did you post?" she asked quietly. "Just something I was thinking about," I said, mirroring her tone from before. She looked like she wanted to say something, to deny it maybe, but she didn't. Instead, she whispered, "I made a mistake." I just nodded. Yeah, you did. We didn't argue. There wasn't anything left to fight for. 2 weeks later, she moved out. It's been almost 6 months now, and sometimes I still catch myself checking her profile, even though she blocked me. I guess part of me still wants to understand why. But maybe that's just human nature, trying to find meaning in a story that's already over. These days, I focus on work, on healing, on being okay with the quiet. I've learned that being replaceable doesn't make you less valuable. It just means you were giving your love to the wrong person. And funny enough, I don't post much anymore. But if I did, I think I'd write something like, "Some people lose diamonds while collecting stones." If you've listened all the way till now, thank you. Really. It means a lot that you stayed with me through this story. Sometimes just being heard is all someone needs. Your support keeps these stories alive.